it is nobody's fault. Everybody knows that they suffer from it, or they know someone who suffers from it in some way or other. But nobody knows who is to blame for it.
It's nobody's fault, sir. Fault of Dodson and Foxton.
It is fault.
Pardon, sir. Wish to see room?
Yes, please.
Gets time, mate.
You must find everything much changed after being away for so long, Mr. Clennam.
Years. Oh, but not this. I mean, the bells haven't changed. Oh, how I hated Sundays.
So you've lived in China for 20 years. Do tell me if it's true that in the Kiangnan region, tea is collected, as I've read, by irritating the monkeys living in the cliffs above the tea trees, so that...
I'm afraid I don't know. I live mostly in Canton. Working in my father's business, engaged in bookkeeping and so forth. So I've seen very little.
Is Canton... I beg your pardon. I'm very fond of reading, you see, particularly travel books.
Well, I know very little. I was sent out there when I was very young. I hated my work, and I've had little freedom to go about. Until my father's death a year ago.
And where will you go next?
I don't know. I'm such a waif and stray. I'm liable to drift anywhere. I suppose I'm going home. Home. I'm the only child of parents who weighed, measured, and priced everything. Their very religion was a gloomy sacrifice, offered up as part of a bargain for the security of their possessions. Austere faces, inexorable discipline. Nothing graceful or gentle anywhere. Yes, I suppose I'm going home.
Don't make way into showroom, sir.
I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. I'm going home.
Indeed, sir. Chamberlain! Gentlemen, box number 7, not sleep here, go home.
Ah, Arthur, you are come home. Step in. Your figure is filled out, but you don't come up to your father, not in my opinion, nor your mother.
How is my mother?
She is, as always now, keeps her room. Hardly been out of it in the last 15 years. You know, I doubt whether your mother would approve of you coming home on the Sabbath, Arthur.
You wouldn't have me go away again, Flintwich.
Oh, I? I am not master here. It is not what I would have.
Well, would you tell her that I've come home?
To be sure, I'll tell her you are come home. Please to wait. I'll tell her you've come home. Come, Arthur. I'll light you.
This is a change from your old active habits.
The world is narrowed to these dimensions, Arthur. It is well for me that I never set heart upon its hollow vanities.
Do you never leave this room, Mother?
I have gradually lost the use of my limbs. I have not been outside this room for... Tell him for how long?
A dozen years next Christmas.
Is that Avery?
Yes, Arthur. It's Avery.
It's a bad night, is it not?
Yes, Mother.
Does it snow?
Snow, Mother. It's September.
All seasons are alike to me. I know nothing of summer or winter shut up here. The Lord has been pleased to put me beyond that.
Mother, there is a subject on which my father showed much anxiety in his last illness. And in fact, it wasn't the very last that he expressed this wish. He tried to open it, but he could only lay his hand upon it and say very indistinctly to me, "Your mother." Well, after Father's death, I opened it myself, thinking there might be some memorandum there, but it was nothing, only this watch paper worked in silks with some initials upon it. A name, perhaps.
Do not forget. No more business on this day. Afri, it is 8 o'clock. Thus said the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind, and Babylon shall become heaps, a dwelling place for dragons, an astonishment, and an hissing, without an inhabitant. And with thee also will I break in pieces man and woman, and with thee will I break in pieces the old and young, and with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid, and I will render unto Babylon, and to all those inhabitants of Chaldea, all their evil that they have done, said the Lord. Good night, Arthur. Afri will see you to your room.
Thank you, Mother. Good night, Mother.
Will you have some supper?
No, Afri, no supper.
You shall if you like. There's a tomorrow's partridge. Say the word, I'll cook it.
No, I've dined already. I don't want
Now,
anything.
Afri, woman, what are you doing? Make his bed. Stir yourself.
Yes, Jeremiah. Have something to drink. You shall have some of her port, if you like. I shall tell Jeremiah that you ordered me to bring it to you.
No, I don't want anything, Afri.
Oh.
Afri, you weren't married when I went away.
No.
How did it happen?
Jeremiah, of course. How could I help myself?
What do you mean?
It was no doing of mine. Oh, he's a clever one.
Well?
Well, he says to me, Afri, you and me, we must be married. She's failing in health and will need constant attendance, and it'll be more convenient. So, we'll put on your bonnet next Monday a date, and we'll get it over with.
Well?
Well, the same day, she spoke to me. And she said, Afri, I understand you and Jeremiah are going to be married. I'm glad. And so are you. With reason. He's a good man. What could I say when it comes to that? Why, if it had been a smothering instead of a wedding, I couldn't have said a word upon it. Not against them two clever ones.
So it was my mother's project, too.
But Arthur, there's no reason that because I'm afeard of my life of them that you should be. You've got half the property, haven't you? Yes, well then, don't you be cowed. She's awful clever. None but a clever one durst say a word to her. But he gives it to her when he has a mind to it, he does. So what can he be but a clever one to do that? They've been talking about your old sweetheart. She's a widow now. And well-to-do. And you can have her now, if you like. It's Jeremiah.
Good morning, Mother. Are you feeling better today?
I shall never be better anymore, Arthur. It is well I know it and can bear it.
Shall I speak of our affairs?
Why not?
Mother, our house has done less and less business for some years now. And our dealings have been progressively on the decline. You know that.
I know what you mean.
All our consignments have long been made over to Rovingham's. And your own judgment and watchfulness in checking upon them.
I can see what you are coming to.
Mother, I was afraid you'd speak like this.
You knew I would. You knew me. Go on.
Mother, the track we have kept as a business, I mean, it's not the track of the time. We've never shown much confidence, nor have we invited much. Now, it's nobody's fault. No one's to blame. But, Mother, I have decided... I've decided, for my part, to abandon the business. I've done with it. I cannot say that the 40 years I've lived by your rules have been either pleasant or profitable, to myself or to anyone. But I have never set my will against yours. I only ask you to remember that.
Have you finished, Arthur? I think there can be nothing more. I know that in my sinfulness I merit bitter disappointment. The accounts are made out. I have them downstairs in your father's counting house. You may inspect them when you please. Jeremiah will open up everything for you.
I knew your having given up the business wouldn't go smoothly.
I've given up everything in life for the business. Now it's time for me to give the business up.
Don't expect me to stand between you and your mother, like I stood between your mother and your father. I had no particular love for your father, but I stood between him and your mother, fending off this and fending off that, and getting crossed betwixt them. And I'm done with such work.
Do not forget.
Mother, there's something more I have to say to you. It's been on my mind for a long time now, day and night, but it's very difficult to say. Mother, you knew my father infinitely better than I did. You were much the stronger, and you directed him. You were the cause of him going to China. And of my joining him there when I was 20. Mother, what I want to ask you is, did it ever occur to you to suspect that he had some secret remembrance that worried him?
I don't understand you.
Mother, is it possible that my father wronged someone and made no reparation? I saw him at the last, remember? And I can never forget it. Mother, is it possible? Is it possible that in grasping after money and driving hard bargains, someone may have been deceived, or injured, or ruined. Mother, only you would know. If reparation can be made, Mother, tell me. Mother, is it possible that through my father's fault, someone, somewhere...
Hammer and tongs already, you two?
Flint wins. Look at my son.
I am.
Look at him. Within the hour of his return, he asperses his father's memory to his mother. Has misgivings that the goods of the world that we got together with wear and tear and self-denial are so much plunder. Talks of reparation. Reparation. Is there none in this room? In days of old Arthur, pious men, beloved by the Lord, would have cast their sons for less than this. I can only tell you that if you ever speak of this again to me, I will renounce you, and so dismiss you that you would have better been motherless from your cradle. Do not forget. Motherless from your cradle.
Now, in case you should get into another of your flights, has Arthur told you what he intends to do with the business?
Jeremiah, my son, is deserting us. He's done with our business. Jeremiah, my old and faithful servant, you shall be the new partner.
We shall stand by you. Afri and I shall stand by you. $11. Time for your oysters. Aren't you here to eat your oysters?
Who was that girl with the tray just now?
Little Dorrit.
What are you going to do about little Dorrit? Is she to come and work here forever? To come backwards and forwards here forever?
How can you speak of forever to a maimed creature like me? So long as little Dorrit is quiet and industrious and deserves the little help I can give her, she will come here, if she wants.
Nothing more than that.
What should there be more than that?
Do you happen to know where she lives?
No,
Do you care to know?
I do not.
Only I have, accidentally mind you, found out.
Wherever she lives, she has made a secret of it, and she will keep her secret from me.
After all, perhaps you'd rather not know.
Jeremiah, do not go too far. Say no more.
I may be a bit of an oddity in point of temper, but it is in my temper that I can't let anyone have entirely their own way. I can't take it. I want to know what she intends to do with little Dorrit.
Where does little Dorrit come from? Where does little Dorrit come from?
Eh? Ah, Mr. Stubbs. Have you got them?
Always achieved what I set out to do, Mr. Flintwich. Allow me to introduce myself, Stubbs, General Accountant, debts recovered. You must be the young Mr. Clennam. I am glad at having the gratification of making your acquaintance, sir. Home and place of work rolled in one, I observe, sir. Very pleasant. Most fashionable. In my profession, luxury denied to most of us, I'm afraid. Always on the move, here and there, poking around, sir, if I may so express myself. I shall be most grateful to be of assistance at any time, sir. Don't forget the name. Stubbs, General Accountant, debts recovered.
Tell me, where does little Doriet come from?
Oh, she's a whim of hers. Arthur. Don't let yourself be put down by them two clever ones. Now you're bad.
Oh, I'm not going to live here, Afri. I've taken rooms in Covent Garden. I've already had my luggage sent up there. Tell me, how does little Doriet come to work here?
Well, your old sweetheart's father recommended her do needlework.
Oh, Christopher Casby?
Arthur, there it is again.
What?
The noise. Such a strange noise. Oh, Arthur.
I didn't hear anything. So, Christopher Casby recommended her. Flora's father. I beg your pardon. I fear you didn't hear me announced.
Have I the pleasure? Truly, yes. I think I have. Mr. Clenham. Oh, I am glad to see you. Take a chair if you please. How have you been since last we met?
It's 20 years. I'm well, sir.
We are older, Mr. Clenham.
We are not younger, Mr. Casby.
And your respected father is no more. I was grieved to hear it, Mr. Clenham. Grieved to hear it. There was a time when your parents and myself were not on friendly terms. A little misunderstanding. Your respected mother was rather possessive about her son. Maybe... However, these times are past and gone. Past and gone. I do myself the pleasure of making a visit to your respected mother from time to time.
On one of those occasions, you were kind enough to mention a young seamstress to my mother. A little Doriet.
Doriet. Ah. Yeah. My daughter Flora had the misfortune to lose her husband several years ago and resides with me. She will be pleased to see you. You know, permit me.
Hello. Hello. What's the matter?
I don't know that anything's the matter.
Where's Mr. Casby?
He'll be back directly.
Very well. If he should ask for thanks, will he be so good as to say that thanks has come in?
I'm sure I'm ashamed to see Mr. Clennam. I'm sure you'll find me fearfully changed. I'm actually an old woman. Shocking to be found out. It's really shocking.
Time hasn't stood still with any of us.
It's always so different with a gentleman. You looked so amazingly well, and... look at Papa! Isn't it cruel and unnatural of Papa to be such a reproach to his own child? If we go on like this much longer, people who don't know us will come to suppose I'm Papa's Mama.
Oh, they couldn't.
Oh, Mr. Clennam, you insincerest of creatures. I perceive already you haven't lost your old way of paying compliments when you used to pretend to be so sentimentally struck, you know. At least I don't mean that, or I don't know what I mean. Oh, no, you mustn't leave yet. You would never be so unkind as to think of going, Arthur. I suppose Mr. Clennam would be more proper.
I was hoping Mr. Clennam would do us the honour of staying to dinner.
You could never be so unkind as to think of leaving without a word about the old dear dead days gone forever. When I come to think of it, I suppose it might be best not to speak of them. Do tell me something about the Chinese ladies, whether their eyes are really so long and narrow, always putting me in mind of mother-of-pearl fish at cards. And do they wear tails down their backs and plaited too? Or is it only the men? And why do they stick little bells all over their bridges and temples and hats and things? Or don't they really do it? Mr. Pants, have the goodness to pass this all to Mr. F's aunt. Oh, then it's all true, they really do. Oh, good gracious, Arthur. Oh, pray excuse me. Old habit. Mr. Clennam, far more proper. No doubt married to some Chinese lady. Been in China so long and desirous to settle. I only hope she's not of Pagodian descent.
No, I'm not married to any lady.
Oh, good gracious me. I hope you never kept yourself a bachelor on my account. Of course you never did. Pray don't answer that way, overshot you. I'm running into nonsense again.
It's nothing.
Dear, only think of the changes at home, Arthur. Oh, not all the time. It seems so natural. Mr. Clennam, far more proper. Whoever could imagine Mrs. Finchie when I can't imagine it myself?
Oh, is that your married name?
Yes, isn't it dreadful? But after all, as Mr. F said when he proposed to me, which he did 7 times, he wasn't answerable for it. Excellent man, not at all like you, but excellent man.
Sutton Court. Leading Aunt Yard. Troublesome property. Rents are very hard to get there. You have more trouble with that one place than with all the places belonging to you.
Really?
Well, they say they're so poor. But they all say...
When we lived at Henley, Barnes Gander was stole by Tinkers.
Indeed, ma'am. You're not going to lodge them for nothing, are you? Well, they say they're so poor. Well, they all say that. You'd be poor yourself if you didn't get their rent.
You are paid.
Arthur, Mr. Clennam, Papa is watching.
Well, Clark's father died. He's not...
I can't help
paid
it. The one I is very different.
And screams to pay.
No, not that ugly name. Say Flora.
Flora. I assure you, Flora, I am very happy to see you again.
I know you are disappointed.
What is it?
I suppose the Chinese ladies, mandarinnesses, if you call them so, are the cause. Or perhaps I am the cause myself. It's just as likely.
No, don't say that.
Oh, but I must, you know. What nonsense not to. I know I'm not what you expected. One explanation I wish to offer. When your mamma came and they'd seen it with my papa, and when I called down to the little breakfast room where we were looking at each other like mad bulls, what could I do?
My dear Flora, it's so long ago.
5 days I had a cold in the head from crying, which I passed entirely in the back drawing room. Well, there is the back drawing room still upon the first floor to confirm my words. Mind. There's all this time. When that weary period had passed, a lull succeeded, years rolled by. Mr. F became acquainted. It was not love, it was adoration on the part of Mr. F. Mr. F proposed with the full approval of Papa, and what could I...
Quite fresh. Pretty fresh. Haven't much time to feed it, though.
Oh, you lead a busy life, do you?
Always have one of them to look up, or something to look after. I like business. What's a man made for?
Colchester,
Our weekly tenants. Some pull long faces to me and say, poor as you see us, you always see us grinding, toiling, drudging every minute we're away. I say to them, what else are you made for? What else are you made for? That clinches it. Well, what else do you suppose I'm made for? Nothing. Set me going, keep me at it. Keep me always at it, I'll keep you always at it. There you are. The whole duty of man in a commercial country.
Take his leg.
Well, have you no inclination for anything, Mr. Banks?
Oh, I have an inclination to get money, sir, if you will show me how.
Yes, you're no great reader, I suppose.
Never read anything but letters or accounts, or advertisements relative to next of kin. I've got a taste for that. You're not of the Clennams of Cornwall, Mr. Clennam?
Not that I know of.
I know. I asked your mother. She has too much character to let the chance escape her.
Why?
There's a Cornish property going to Bacon, sir, and no Cornish Clennam. Do you know how my mother came to know little Dorrit? Dorrit? Dorrit, eh? I turn off here. I bid you good night.
Good night.
Where's the wife and family back home to look after now?
I beg your pardon. What is this place?
The Marshalsea.
The debtor's prison?
Yes.
Are you familiar with the place?
I am.
Well, I beg you to excuse my curiosity, but, do you know the name of Dorrit here?
Of course I do. Gentleman coming in now. Mr. Dorrit? A gentleman wishes to see Mr. Dorrit.
Oh, Tiffany, eh? Ah. Do you wish to see my brother? Come with me.
I beg your pardon, but can anyone go in here?
Oh, anyone can go in, but it isn't everyone can go out.
I do beg your pardon once more, but you see, my name is Clem, and I've seen at my mother's, where she's working, a young woman everyone called Little Dorrit.
Dorrit?
I've been interested to learn more about her.
Splendid.
Well, I've just seen her coming through this door.
Very blue eyes, very conscious blue eyes. The young woman working at John Mathers is Amy, my brother's daughter. Very good girl, Amy. Does her duty. My brother would be lost without her. They are rather dark, sir, but you'll find nothing in the way.
I can't contain myself.
My brother's been here many years, and much that happens among us out of doors is kept from him. To be so good as to say nothing of my niece is working at her needle.
I hear him taking liberties with my money. Flesh and blood can't bear it.
Be so good as to say nothing beyond what is said among us.
Grovel in the dust for him to walk over. No, sir.
William, I found this gentleman, Mr. Clement, son of Amy's friend, at the outer gate, wishful to pay his respects, but hesitating to come in. This is my brother, William, sir.
I hope I'm not disturbing you, sir.
Mr. Clenham, you do me honor. You are welcome, sir. Frederick, a chair. Welcome to the Marshalsea, sir. I have welcomed many gentlemen to these walls. Pray sit down, Mr. Clenham. My daughter Amy may have mentioned that I am the father of this place. You will excuse, Mr. Clennam, the primitive customs to which we are reduced here. If you would do me the honour, sir, to...
Oh, thank you. No, thank you.
You know, I dare say, that my daughter Amy was born here, a dear girl, and long a comfort and support to me. Your first visit here, sir?
Yeah, my first.
You could hardly have been here without my knowledge. It very seldom happens that anybody with any pretensions, comes here without being presented to me.
As many as 40 are presented on one day.
On a fine Sunday in the legal term time, it is quite a levee, quite a levee. Amy, my dear, I've been trying half the day to remember the name of the gentleman from Camberwell who was introduced to me last Christmas week by that agreeable coal merchant who was remanded for 6 months.
I don't remember, Father.
I mean the gentleman who did that handsome action with so much delicacy. The name has quite escaped me. Mr. Clennam, as I have happened to mention delicate action, you may like perhaps to know what it is.
Very much.
It is so generous and shows such fine feeling that it is almost a duty to mention it. Well, it's no use to disguise the fact. You must know, Mr. Clennam, that it does sometimes occur that people who come here desire to offer some little testimonial to the father of the place. Sometimes it takes one shape, sometimes another, but it is generally money. And it is only too often acceptable. This gentleman that I referred to had brought a beautiful cluster of geraniums, of very fine geraniums. On my admiring it, he showed me a piece of paper round it, on which was written, "For the father of the Marshalsea," and presented it to me. He made a particular request on taking leave that I should remove the paper in half an hour. I did so. It contained 2 guineas. I assure you, Mr. Clennam, I have received many testimonials of many degrees of value, and they have always been acceptable. Unfortunately, though nobody's fault, you know, but I never was more pleased than with this one. Clennam, my daughter, Fanny, my son, Dick.
Fanny, come,
the bell is a sign for visitors to retire, but there's plenty of time, plenty of time.
Snakes, did you take anything? Good night, Father.
You handsomely say so, no?
Plenty of time.
Hello. Hurry, Mr. Clennam.
I don't have that.
Allow me to see you downstairs, Mr. Clennam.
No, not on any account. A friend. Allow me.
Deeply.
Not your fault. Not nobody's fault. Who is to blame for it? I do not know who is to blame for it. I can tell you.
Pray, forgive me for having come, but I should like to ask you...
You are very good, sir. But I wish you hadn't watched me. The bell is going to stop. You must go or you'll be locked in.
Yes,
You must go now. I'm sure you mean to be kind.
Just one question. Have you known my mother long?
2 years. The bell has stopped. Go quickly. Tomorrow morning I'll go by the Iron Bridge at 10 o'clock.
You won't go home till morning. You must be sharper than that next time. Yes, that's the governor. She'll sit with him for another hour reading yesterday's paper to him. And then she'll come out, like a little ghost, and vanish up there. She has a lodging at a turnkey's. First house, Sky Parlour. She pays twice as much as she would for it outside, but she stands by our governor, poor dear girl.
You're locked in too.
About, but not in your way. I belong to the shop. Only my sister has a theory that our governor should never know. Can't see why myself.
Can I get any shelter?
What had I better do? Well, if you're willing to pay for a bed, I would take you to the snuggery and introduce you. The gentleman here has done it. Got himself locked in. Willing to pay for a bed?
Tuppence for blanket. And penny for pillow. Oh, buttons. Buttons, eh? College fund.
How did you get yourself locked in? Never mind, Middins. Kitchen fire over there, paid for by subscription. Hot water there. There may be some left. A small contribution wouldn't come amiss, of course. You understand? You'll be as comfortable as anything.
Quite comfortable. A little more elbow room is all we need here.
You said it, Dr. Haggis.
It's quiet here. We don't get badgers here. There's no knocker here, sir, to be hammered at by creditors and bring a man's heart into his mouth. Nobody comes here. You ask if a man's at home and say he'll stand on the doormat until he is. It's freedom, sir. Freedom. Outside, people are restless, worried, hurried about. Anxious suspecting one thing, anxious suspecting another thing. Nothing of the kind here, sir. We've done all that. We know the worst of it. We've got to the bottom and we can't fall. What have we found? Peace. That's the word for it. Peace. You're famous. No.
Straight, aren't we?
Hey? No, split and so. Come on, be fair. You owe me split and so.
Tomorrow morning I'll go by the Iron Bridge at 10 o'clock.
You were locked in last night. I'm sorry.
No, it was nothing. I had a good bed.
Oh, yes, I believe there are excellent beds at the snuggery. It's very expensive. But my father's told me that quite beautiful dinners may be got there. And wine.
Where did my mother find you?
Through a friend. His name is Pawnee. She's a plasterer. He lives in Bleeding Heart Yard by the gateway. He asked a few people if they needed any needlework done. That is how your mother heard me. Mr. Clennam, I should like to tell you something.
Well, tell me what you've got to say, little girl.
Well, I want to thank you for last night. And then I wish very much to say But I hope you'll not misunderstand my father. All he said was quite true. He is very much respected. That is why they give him presents, as much as because they know he's needy. He's not to be blamed for being in need. He could be in prison for a quarter of a century and be prosperous. A quarter of a century.
I could do something to get him out.
Oh, it's no use. You don't know how hopeless it is.
Let me ask you more. Does your father have many creditors?
Oh, yes.
Do you know anything about them?
I used to hear a lot, long ago. Mr. Type Barnacle. He was a commissioner or a board or a trustee or someone. He's in the government. He's someone important in the government offices. Something offices. Oh, I don't know, really.
Come, let me take you back. You are going back, aren't you? Yes, I'm going back. It is so cold and wet.
Could you tell me where I could find Mr. Type Barnacle?
Mr. Type Barnacle has just got out on public business, sir. Did you have an appointment?
I should like to make one.
I suggest you return tomorrow, sir, when Mr. Type Barnacle will be in, to make an appointment.
Excuse me, I should like to see Mr. Type Barnacle.
I'm afraid Mr. Barnacle is not available today. May I suggest you come back tomorrow and make an appointment? Can't I make an appointment now? I'm afraid I'm not in the position to make an appointment for Mr. Barnacle. Will you be so good as to come back tomorrow?
Excuse me. I should like to see Mr. Type Barnacle.
Mr. Type Barnacle is indisposed today, sir. But as it happens, young Mr. Barnacle is in the office. If you would be so good as to give your name.
Yeah, Clennam. Arthur Clennam.
I say, look here, Mr.
Clennam. Arthur Clennam.
My father won't be in today. Is this anything I can do?
I wish to see Mr. Barnacle.
But you haven't got an appointment, you know.
No, that's what I wish to have.
But I say, look here, is this public business? Is it anything about tonnage or that sort of thing?
No, it's not about tonnage.
Then look here, is it private business?
You know, I really don't know. It's about a Mr. Donny.
Look here, you'd better call at our house. 24 Mews Street, Grosvenor Square. My father's got a touch of gout and is kept at home by it.
Thank you. I shall call there now. Good morning.
You're quite sure it's nothing about tonnage?
You're quite sure?
Mr. Arthur Clennam.
Mr. Clement. Be seated.
Thank you. I have met a debtor in the Marshalsea prison of the name of Dorrit, who has been there for many years. Well, I wish to investigate his affairs and see if I can help him. Your name was mentioned as an influential interest amongst his creditors. Am I correctly informed?
The department, sir, may have possibly recommended, possibly, I cannot say, that some public claim against the insolvent estate of a partnership to which this person may have belonged should be enforced. The question may have been, in the course of official business, referred to the department for its consideration. The department may have confirmed a minute making that recommendation.
I assume this to be the case, then.
The department is not responsible for any gentleman's assumptions.
How can I obtain official information as to the state of the case?
I must refer you to the department itself for a formal answer to that inquiry.
Excuse me, but
The department is accessible to the public. If the public does not approach it according to the official forms, then the public has itself to blame.
I want to know.
I say, look here, you mustn't come into the place saying you want to know, you know.
I want to know the precise nature of the claim of the Crown against a prisoner for debt named Dorrit.
I say, you haven't even got an appointment. You can't just come in and say you want to know. Jenkinson?
I want to know the precise nature of the claim of the Crown against a prisoner for debt named Dorrit.
Come out, you rascal, come out. Mr. Meekles? Clara, my dear friend, I am pleased to see you. How are you? How are you? I'm very pleased to see you. How is your daughter? Oh, she's as well as may be. Yes, you may look at him. He's something to look at. His name is Daniel Doyce. And he is a notorious rascal, a scoundrel. Yes, you may not think so, but he is a public offender. What has he been guilty of? Murder, arson, forgery? No, he has done something. He has done something useful. Now, you know, everybody knows that this glorious establishment here, this most important department of the government, which has its finger in the largest public pie and the smallest public part, without which no public business of any kind can possibly be done at any time, this prodigy of a department, this circumlocution office here, has been the first of all public departments in discovering the sublime principle that rules the difficult art of governing a country. With tact, delicacy, and genius, it has mastered the art of perceiving how not to do it.
I know, it's only too well, but let's get out of here.
Yes, and if anyone is to be ill-advised enough to do it, or appear by a surprising accident to be in remote danger of doing it, is to be instantly extinguished. This man has been ingenious. He has invented something useful. He has spent money on it, time on it. How many years, Doss? 12 years. 12 years. The moment he addresses himself to the government, he becomes a public offender. To be shirked, to be put off, to be browbeaten, passed on, and handed over.
I was made to feel as though I had committed an offence.
Here we are, after interminable attendance and correspondence, and infinite impertinences and ignorances and insults. We've been told that the Circumlocution Office has arrived at no decision in respect of this patent application, which was filed 12 years ago, and has shelved the business. So here we are. Here we are, and where are we going now?
Eating Hard Yard. I'm returning to the works.
Eating Hard Yard? Good. I want to go there myself. So much the better. Come along.
I shall see you in Twickenham next week. I hope to come and let you show you around one of these days. Good morning, Mr. Doyle. Come on,
Oh, beg your pardon. Can you tell me where Mr. Plornish lives?
Yes, sir. Straight on down the end, last place.
Thank you. No, I don't think so.
I'm principal messenger. There's a gent wishes to see Mr. Plumage.
Well, sir, not to deceive you. He's gone to look for a job.
Oh, well, can I wait for him?
I'm expecting him any minute. You'll walk in, sir. Not to deceive you, sir, I notice it and take it kind of you. Well, there ain't many that come into a poor place who deem it worth the while to move their hats. Oh, but people think more of it than people think.
Thank you.
Would you mind my asking, sir, if it was a job he has come about?
No.
Well, such things as jobs seems to have me to have gone underground. They do indeed, sir. It's not for want of looking for 'em, I'm sure. No want of working at 'em when they've been got. Oh, there's Plornish. Plornish.
Mr. Plornish, my name is Clennam. I wonder if I could talk to you about Miss Dorrit, the Dorrit family.
I've heard of you, sir. Please to sit down again. Having been on the wrong side of the lock myself, me and my wife is well acquainted with Miss Dorrit.
Intimate.
There's manners. There's polish. There's a gentleman to have run to seed in the Marshalsea.
I should like to be useful to Miss Dorrit. And to the family.
Well, yes. Don't say it, sir. So should we.
I wonder, maybe something could be done for the brother. Who is the plaintiff?
There's a horse. I mean, it's a Captain Maroon. A friend to Captain Barbary. Mrs. Captain Barbary has came off the horse as the one who's wanted to sell it. In my judgment, Captain Maroon would be content with 20 shillings. And right waste of money too.
If you could settle this, I should be most obliged. And, Mr. Plornish, I trust you to keep this a secret and not to give my name to Mr. Jim. Just say it's a friend, if you please.
Will be done, sir. Directly.
Would you take a look at tea, sir?
Oh, no, Mrs. Plornish, thank you. I must be getting back to Covent Garden, to my rooms. Oh, there is just one more thing, Mr. Plornish. How did you introduce Miss Dorrit at my mother's?
Oh, look, Plornish made out to a few places that Miss Dorrit wished for needlework. And likewise to the landlord of the yard, through which it was that Mrs. Clenham first happened to employ Miss Dorrit.
And the landlord of the yard is?
Mr. Casby. And Mr. Panks, he collects the rent. That is about what they are.
Mr. Casby, again.
We was all pretty hard up in the yard, you must know, Mr. Clenham. All wanting work and not able to get it.
It won't do, you know. You don't expect it to do, do you? I haven't got it, Mr. Panks. I'll tell you the truth.
I do not know who is to blame for it.
As to who is to blame for it, I don't know who's to blame for it.
Fortunates with wrongs of projects who, according to rule, have been bullied in this, overreached by that, and evaded. Never
You know
reappear
that this much
in the
maligned
light of day.
department has written in this.
Not whose fault it is. It's not my place to find out. And even if I did, nobody would mind.
And it don't come right by itself.
My poor child. It must be nearly midnight.
Fed little Dorrit, sir, on purpose, to prepare you. I knew you must be surprised.
Well, are you alone?
No, sir, I've got Maggie with me.
Maggie.
This is Maggie, sir.
It's so wet and so cold.
Thank you, sir.
Can I have no fire?
Maggie is old Mrs. Bangham's granddaughter. I am 10 years old. When Maggie was 10 years old, she had a bad fever. She's never grown any older since.
Oh, what a nice hospital. Such an heavenly place. Such chickens, such oranges. Such a delightful place.
She'd never been at these before. Her grandmother was very unkind indeed to her.
Gin, broom handles and pokers.
By and by, she's learnt to do all kinds of things.
Tell me why you're out in the street at this late hour.
Maggie and I have been to the theatre where my sister works. She's a dancer, you see. My uncle plays the clarinet.
Oh, ain't it an heavenly place? Almost as good as an hospital.
I like to know for myself how my sister is doing and see her with my own eyes when neither she nor my uncle is aware. It is seldom that I can do that, because I am either at work or with my father. But tonight I pretend I am at a party. Oh, no, certainly. I was never at a party in my life. May I tell you something, sir?
Yeah.
My brother has come out, and I think I know. Thank you.
Oh, I'm very glad for your brother, little Doris.
There is something else. I hope you will not think it ungrateful. You will not be offended, sir?
I promise I will.
I hardly know how to say it. If you come back to see my father, can I... Please, Mr. Clenham, don't do it. Don't give him any money. Don't understand him if he asks. Spare him. Don't know what he is, what he really is. How can you? See him there all at once and not gradually. You need it so very badly. Let me ask.
No, please don't. I quite understand. Have a little to eat.
No, thank you. I'm not hungry. Maggie might like some, perhaps. We must be gone now. It's so late.
Put some cake into your basket, Maggie.
We must be gone. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
The gates will be locked now.
I'm going to Maggie's lodging. I shall be quite safe.
Well, look, you must let me accompany you. I can't let you go alone.
Please let us go alone. We know the way, don't we, Maggie? Good night, sir. Thank you.
Mr. Joyce? How do you do? As Mr. Clenham.
Oh, Mr. Meagle's friend, how do you do?
I'm glad to see you again.
I expect we're going to the same place.
Yes, I think we are. And I'm glad of it. Pleasanter circumstances than last time.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, I dare say you've given up the whole business by now.
I'm not sure of that.
You mean you're not yet quite discouraged?
I am discouraged, of course. But my little discovery is still there. The thing is as true as it ever was. It just is. As this is. Nothing unquiet or uncertain.
Do you have a partner to help you?
I used to have. He died years ago. I ought to think of finding someone again. There's more to do at the works than there used to be. Besides, no inventor can be a man of business.
Really?
At least that's what my friend Meagles thinks of it. I'm afraid he looks upon me as a man not quite able to take care of himself.
Mr. Clennam, good. I'm delighted to see you. Here we are. Here we are. You see, Mr. Clennam. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. I hope you've had a pleasant journey.
We're delighted. Please make yourself at home.
I haven't had so pleasant a greeting, except once, since you and I last walked to and fro together.
Ah, Marseille.
Looking down on the Mediterranean?
Something like a look at that was, wasn't it? You know, I often think of myself back there again. As Spanish, of course. And this is from La Spezia. Often wish myself back there when I'm here and it's so devilish quiet. We dine in here. Pompeii. Sicily. But then, when I'm traveling, I always want to get back home again. Tuscany. My own snug room. He's Roman, of course, from Herculaneum. I like to look out onto the lawn and watch my pet busy about the garden. Here they are, you see. I stood behind this article 35 years running. Meagles of the scales and school, so to speak. When I left the rank, I asked for them, and I brought them back with me.
Mr. Meagles, do you remember when you gave me some good advice once before when I needed it?
Yes, perfectly.
I have acted upon that advice, and I've left an occupation that was painful to me. But now I wish to devote myself to some other pursuit.
Right. My connections with the banking establishment...
Oh, no. As I came here today, I found that your friend, Mr. Doyce, is looking for a partner in business.
Yes, just so.
Mr. Doyce mentioned that he was going to take your advice. And if you think that our views are at all likely to coincide, perhaps you might let him know my position. I am, of course, ignorant of the details.
Oh, no.
But I should be more than glad, provided you and Mr. Doyce think well of it.
Without anticipating anything, I think something may well come of this. I shall talk to Mr. Doyce in the morning.
I am much obliged. It is a beautiful house.
Papa, dinner will be ready soon.
So will we, so will we. This is from Herculaneum, of course. Roman. What are you thinking of, Clennam? Oh, nothing. Think of something next time. There's a good fellow.
Miss Minnie, I brought your mantle down.
Oh, Mrs. Ticklet.
I was on the upstairs landing in the dark, wondering about the draft. Almost strictly speaking, considering that the evenings are still cold, it is only May after all.
The white one would have looked much better with this dress. Oh, never mind.
As I was saying, the upstairs landing, being actually neither upstairs nor downstairs, being what a person might call an intersection, a deliberative situation, I might say. You will find it so yourself, sir, I'll be bold to say.
This is Mrs. Tickett, Clennam. Dear Mrs. Tickett. She's an important part of the cottage, you know.
There's nothing uncertain here in the action of steam and vacuum. It's so simple. This is a cylinder which contains a piston. It's a half of the reactor. Steam from the boiler over there is led into each side of the piston. The steam is condensed, it forms a vacuum on either side, and that drives the piston backwards and forwards.
I thought it was for practical people.
The piston rod is attached to a wheel which drives the main belt. Now, the main belt is attached to the shaft upstairs. So powerful that it can lift a ship of war, and so precise that it can draw out without breaking it a thread of finer drop. Oh,
Yes, but I can see he wants to show you the work, so I shall just wait with him.
Our principal line of business is the making of gauges of many different kinds, used in greater now many parts of machinery. And this is where we cast and tread on the brass which hold the glass covers on the gauges. This is a spring winding machine. You can wind quite a length of spring, which is then cut off to fit different types of gauges.
You'll notice, sir, that the saddle travels the whole length of the bed and makes 6 inches of springs. A very nice length, sir.
This is the practical side of the business. You'll find everything here is in good order, even though the papers are somewhat behind, and Dan has some great ideas about methods of entering. He wants you to examine everything yourself.
I'm glad you'll be sharing his rooms in the yard, too. You'll have to keep a check on him, Clennam, and bring your common sense into the partnership.
Thank you for it. I was soon going to make you a visit.
I guess. However, when Panks told us, I made up my mind that Mr. F. and I would come and call, because when Papa, which was before then, said that I happened to mention her name to me and said that you were interested in her, I said on the moment, good gracious, why not have her here as soon as there's anything to be done instead of putting it out?
When you say her, you mean...
Good gracious, Arthur. Joyce and Clemming in every way more businesslike. Little Dorrit, of course. Of all the strangest names I ever heard, the strangest. Like some place down in the country with a turnpike or a favourite pony, or something from a seed shop to be put in a garden or a flower pot to come up speckled.
There are milestones on the road to Dover.
Miss Ref's aunt is very spirited today.
Then Mr. Casby was so kind as to mention Little Dorrit to you, was he? What did he say?
You know what Papa is like, and how aggravatingly he sits there looking beautiful and turning his thumbs over and over one another till he makes one quite giddy if one keeps one's eyes upon him. He said you spoke very earnestly of her, and I said what I told you, and that's all.
That's all?
Except that I hope that it's agreeable to all parties that she should come and work at our house when required.
That's very kind of you, Flora.
For mercy's sake.
You can't make a head of brains out of a brass knob with nothing in it.
I was thanking Mrs. Finching for offering to employ the young needlewoman you recommended to my mother.
You didn't recommend her, you know.
How could you? You never knew anything about her.
And to think of Doris and Clem, who Doris might be.
The name was mentioned.
That's his daughter. Has he really?
And you passed the message on.
That's what you did.
Snapped.
You're not acquainted, then, with any of the family?
Acquainted with any of the family?
No, Papa.
How should you be acquainted with any of the family? You never heard of them. You can't be acquainted with someone you never heard of, can you? I should think not. Never heard of them. Darling. Isn't that? Darling. Never heard. How much do you want to
Mind how you go, Frederick.
What I mean is, I'm not going to tell you that. I'm going to tell you something else.
Tell me anything, old fellow.
Oh, I'm Mr. Clem. Is Miss Doris?
Oh, Miss Dorit's gone out already. Oh, I'm sorry to have missed her. I wanted to let her know about a possible employment. Could I ask you to give her this address? It's Mr. Casby, and mention my name.
You misunderstand. What I mean is, I'm not going to tell you.
I ask your pardon. Could you by any means find time to go by Horsemonger Lane at your way out, at this address?
Chivalry & Co. tobacconists.
It's not tobacco business. It's my wife. Well, she's wishful to say a word to you respecting Miss Doris.
Oh, I'll see your wife immediately.
Oh, thank you.
One thing I can do, I can hold my tongue.
Please, Doris.
Of course. Thank you.
Mrs. Chivalry.
Mr. Clement? You may see him now, if you'll be so kind as to take a peek. John. It's the only chance he takes. When there is linen to keep the neighbours' eyes off, he'll sit there hours. Says he feels as if it was Groves.
What might be the matter with him?
Miss Doric is the matter with our John, sir. He's a break in his heart for her. And I would wish to take the liberty to ask how it is to be made good to his parents when bust.
Does Miss Doric know?
Bless you, sir. They have been brought up together. His cane alone would have told her long ago, if nothing else. Young men like John don't take to ivory hand appointing for nothing. That's how I knew. Her brother and sister against our John, so is her father. She's doomed to be their slave forever. Oh, sir, I can only implore you to use your influence on the family for our John's sake and for Miss Doric's sake.
Well, I will do my best. I assure you, Mrs. Chivalry.
IBCD, dog-e-dog-do, dictionary order. Dorrit. That's the name I want to know about.
It's a singular, Mr. Clem. Rather extraordinary, really.
Well, it may be extraordinary altogether. It may be out of the ordinary course in every business. I'm a man of business. What business have I in this present world except to stick to business? Now, to put this business on its own footing, it's not my proprietor's. Mr. Catherine, my proprietor. Put a case. Say, at my proprietor's, I hear name. Name of young person Mr. Clem wants to help. Say, name first mentioned to me by Plornish in the yard. Say I ask Plornish for information. Say Plornish declines, though 6 weeks in arrears with my proprietor. Say...
Morning, Mr. Ticket.
Good morning, sir. You have done well to walk early, sir. It's going to rain, to be sure.
Oh, no, surely not, Mr. Ticket. It's a lovely morning.
Allow me to introduce myself. Henry Gowan.
Clenham. Arthur Clenham. A pretty place, this. Looks wonderfully well this morning. Your first visit?
No, I've been here twice before.
Ah. Of course, this is not its best aspect. It looked charming in the spring last year. I've had the pleasure of seeing it so many times. It's paradise.
Oh, Mr. Gowan, how nice it is that you've come early. Good morning, Mr. Clenham. Isn't it a lovely morning? Let's go to breakfast.
Mrs. Tickett was right.
Most unpleasant weather. But who cares about the weather in such company? By the way, I hope you don't mind, sir, but I have taken the liberty to ask a connection of mine to call for me here later on.
No, not at all. Who is he?
Tide Barnacle's son, Clarence Barnacle.
Barnacle? Now, let me see. What relation would this young fellow you're expecting be to Lord Decimus? His lordship married in 17. Lady Jemima Bilberry, who was the second daughter by the third marriage. No, I'm wrong. Who was the first daughter by the second marriage of the 15th Earl of Stilstalkings. Now, this young fellow's father married a cousin who was a Barnacle too.
Good afternoon, sir.
Ah, that must be my friend or relation or whatever he is. Just between you and me, Clarence is a great ass, but he is the dearest and best fellow that ever lived.
I suppose what's-his-name will be at Twickenham tomorrow.
Gowan? He comes every Sunday.
I thought our good friend Meagles rather out of spirits when Mr. Gowan arrived the other day.
Yeah.
But not his daughter. I feel sorry for our friend.
Of course. He'll never make her happy.
We don't know that he won't make her happy.
We don't know. But we think it probable.
No, we mustn't disparage the gentleman simply because he's successful with her.
Maybe. Maybe she's too young, too petted, too confiding, too inexperienced to discriminate well.
That we cannot help. She is so young. We must be hopeful and generous. And I am getting old, Doris. I'm twice her age.
I suppose so.
I am too old. And we don't know that he won't make her happy.
In England?
Of course, in England. When they take their inventions into foreign countries, it's quite different. That's the reason why so many go there.
Why don't you come in now, Daniel? We'll open the parcel from Italy and see if the plans you were expecting are in it.
I think I shall take a stroll under the trees, Papa.
I wasn't worse used than 100 others who put themselves
The evening is
in
so
the same
lovely.
position.
Mr. Clenham, will you walk with me?
I should very much like to.
The evening is so lovely, isn't
It's
it?
very pleasant here. It's such a beautiful garden.
Mr. Clenham. Papa's been thinking of going abroad again. But he has given up the idea now that... Mr. Clenham, I should very much like to give you my confidence, if you wouldn't mind. I think I would have done so some time ago if I had known how, but I scarcely know how even now.
Mr. Gowan has reason to be very happy. God bless his wife and him.
Oh, Mr. Clenham, thank you.
Well, since I'm such an old friend to you and to your father, can't I be of any assistance to you? In some little way.
Mr. Clenham, please tell me you don't blame me.
But my dearest girl, no. Please, I should like to help.
Dear Mr. Clenham, there will be such a blank when I am gone. Papa makes so much of me. If you could come and see Papa and keep him company. There is no one he likes so much as you. He told me this morning.
Of course.
Dear Mr. Clenham, if there is any trouble I may have caused you, without meaning it, or having in my power to help it, forgive me tonight.
There is nothing to forgive. Goodbye.
I'm to stop with Mr. Doritt. But he says, Maggie, you take that letter to Bleeding Heart Yard, and you shall have a sixpence if the answer is a good one. And you are a loitering here instead of being so-and-so. And Mr. Tips sees me going and says I'll have a try too. And I'm to have a shilling if the answer is a good one. And it ain't my fault if you ain't so-and-so, is it?
No, Maggie, of course it isn't your fault. Now, you give this to Mr. Dorrit, and tell Mr. Tip that I beg to be excused. And here's a shilling for you. And please tell Mr. Dorrit that I'd like to call on him this afternoon.
Couldn't find the man I'd given my money to because he had walked home.
So, Mr. John, Mr. Dorrit upstairs?
Yes, sir. Miss Amy likewise. Miss Amy's not as well as one could wish. Shrimps and ham have been fetched.
I'm always glad to see my old pensioner. I wouldn't pay you. Oh, now what do you do before I do? Are you comfortable, Landy?
Be sure it's well buttered for my old pensioner, Maggie. Ah, Mr. Clenham, how fortuitous. Do come in and join our little party. Amy, my love, you know Mr. Clenham even better than I have the happiness of doing. Come in, Mr. Clenham, come in and take a seat. This, you must know, is an old pensioner of mine, old Nandy. Nandy, my dear, you're acquainted with Mr. Clenham. Maggie, Harry, a knife and a plate for Mr. Clenham. Now, let me see.
You know poor Plornish, don't you?
Yes.
Well, old Nandy is Mrs. Plornish's father. Workhouse out for the day, poor thing. Thank you, my dear. Not yet ready for more ham, Nandy? His last teeth are going, poor old boy. Ah, Tip.
Tip, dear, don't you see?
More shrimps, Nandy?
If you refer to that, I see.
Is that all you say?
That is all I said. And I suppose he will understand that he hasn't used me like a gentleman.
His hearing is getting very defective. Faculty is evidently decaying. Old man rusts with the life he leads.
But I don't understand that. No. Why then, to make it clearer to you, sir, I beg to let you know that when I address a delicate appeal to an individual for a small, temporary accommodation, easily within his power, mind you, and when that individual writes back to say that he begs to be excused, I consider that he doesn't treat me like a gentleman.
How dare you?
Now, don't ask me how I dare, Father, because that's bosh. Besides, you ought to be proud of my showing a proper spirit.
I should think so.
Proper spirit? Is my son teaching me spirit?
Now, don't let's bother about it, Father. I have made up my mind.
You have no right to make up your mind to what is monstrous, parricidal.
What is it to you?
It has everything to do with me. Let me suppose the case that I may myself at a certain time, or times, have made a delicate appeal to some individual for a small temporary accommodation, that the accommodation was not extended, and that the individual begged to be excused. Am I to be told by my own son that I have therefore received a treatment not due to a gentleman?
Father...
I point out to you, sir, the delicacy of your father's position. Besides, is it Christian to stigmatize an individual who begs to be excused? Would it not be more Christian to try him again? Yes, I'll be downstairs.
I see precious well that I shall not get a fair argument here tonight, and that the best thing I can do is to cut. Good night. Don't be vexed.
I know, I know. Amy, my dear, persuade Mr. Clenham to stay a little longer. Mr. Clenham, you see, a public duty. Amy, my dear, perhaps you may do something towards erasing from Mr. Clenham's mind the untoward circumstance that has occurred since tea time. Be very careful how you descend the stairs, Nandy. They're rather uneven and worn. It's no longer very elastic. A melancholy sight, that, Mr. Clenham, though one has the consolation that he doesn't feel it himself. Poor old fellow. Spirit broken. Pulverized.
How seldom I have seen you lately, little Doris.
I have been busy, sir. I'm doing work from the floor now, as well as home, mother. It was very kind of you to mention my nurse, Miss Ford.
Oh, it's the least I could do. I heard of your having been in Bleeding Heart Yard several times. Why not come to see me then?
I don't know. Or rather, I thought you might be busy. You generally are now, are you not?
Oh, little Dory, don't think too much about what happened here just now. Please. I'm a friend, remember?
Please don't take any notice of my brother. You haven't been ill, Mr. Colonel.
No.
You look tired.
Well, to speak the truth, I have been a little troubled lately, but it's over. Do I show it so plainly? Oh, I must do better. Let me confess, then, that, forgetting how old and grave I am, I fancied I loved someone.
Do I know her?
Oh, no. I found out my mistake. And I thought about it a little, and I counted my years and considered how old I am. And why am I telling you all this, little Dolly?
Because you trust me, I hope.
Yes, I do trust you, and you must trust me too. Why do you never come to see me?
My place and use are here. I am better here.
Pax, the gypsy, fortune-telling. I've been spending the evening with the rest of them downstairs. Pax, the gypsy, fortune-telling. How do you do, Miss Dorrit? Capital company here, eh, Miss Dorrit? Capital company here. I've been treating them all round. I'm in wonderful feather. Can't stop a minute or I shall be missed. I've been singing. I've been taking a part in White Sands. I don't know anything about it, but it doesn't matter. Miss Dorrit, I hope you don't mind. Mr. Clem, if you'll step outside the room a moment. Miss Dorrit, I wish you good night.
What can I do? Good night.
Good night, sir. Thank you ever so much.
Not at all. Don't mention it. I'm coming into my property, that's a fact. I can afford to be liberal. I think I'll give them all a treat here. Tables laid in the yard, bread in stacks, tobacco and hay loads, pipes and faggots, roast beef and plum pudding for everyone, water double stout ahead.
Mr. Pence, you have made some discovery. Now, what is it, for heaven's sake?
We rather think so. Mr. Rudd, stop a minute, sir. Mr. Rudd.
Yes. Oh, I am so glad to have you.
Does it implicate? How implicate?
Well, is there any wrongdoing of any kind?
No, not a bit of it. You are to understand, sir, we are this day virtually complete. We shan't need it for another 2-3 days. Call it a week.
No one implicated.
We have been at it for night and day for I don't know how long, sir. You will have to break it to her. Not yet. Your father, the Marshalsea. Oh, sir. Mr. Rudd, will you do me the honour?
Nobody's to blame, thank God. What I envy in you, sir, is the luxury of your own feelings.
Just wait for another 2 or 3 days, sir, and you shall break it to her.
Nobody's to blame. Nobody's to blame.
I don't know who is to be blamed if my poor fellows have such a restless disposition. It's an unspeakable comfort to see they are so happy. It is to be hoped they continue happy. It is to be hoped that the dear pretty one will do everything she can to make my poor inconstant fellow
My
happy.
dear Arthur, you've come just at the right time. Mr. Clem, Mrs. Gowan, Henry's mother. I hope they will make each other happy. I hope they will be happy and manage on their little income.
Will often wish to precipitate us into a course of action how could you
for which there is no precedent.
one of the most businesslike
For which
of
there
human
could be no
beings.
precedent.
You know you are businesslike. And a great deal too much for us who are not. How can you talk about them managing their little means? My poor dear fellow managing. My dear good man, I use no ceremony with you because we are a kind of relations, positively.
Well, I suppose it's not a minute.
My dear fellow has been accustomed to expectations, and that these expectations haven't been realized. In this world, none of us can have everything.
Ma'am, who would want everything?
There. You knew that from the first to the last I always objected to this match of yours. And at a very late period yielded a most unwilling consent to it. No, in this world, none of us can have everything.
Might wish to blame us for one thing or another. It is usually found that they not only blame us, but commendable.
Young men, my love, will place themselves in a better position.
Tolerable to the skies.
Or society will not have any patience.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Clenham. I hardly need tell you what I'm thinking about, because a person's thoughts, however they may stray, will settle more or less on what is uppermost in their minds. You will find it so yourself, sir. We all find it so.
You see, Clem, I'm a disappointed man. That you know already. I belong to a family, or a connection, or whatever you like to call it, that might have provided for me in one of 50 ways, but that took it into its head not to do it at all. So here I am, a poor devil of an artist.
But on the other hand...
Yes, I know. I have the good fortune of being loved by a beautiful, charming girl, and of having a father-in-law who's a liberal old boy. Still, I had other prospects washed and combed into my childish head when it was washed and combed for me. And I took them to a public school where I washed it and combed it for myself. And here I am without them, a disappointed man.
But surely your profession is full of interest and ambition.
What a good fellow you are, Clem. You have never been disappointed. That's easy to see. Clem, I don't like to dispel your generous visions, and I would give any money, if I had any, to live in such a rose-coloured mist. But what I do is trash. What all you fellows do is trash, and we do it to sell it. All the rest is hocus-pocus. Now, here is one of the advantages or disadvantages of knowing a disappointed man. You hear the truth.
My dear soul, you're my only comfort.
My dear, it's not ridiculous.
Not a bit. My people are not worth that. They are charming.
Very sweet little church.
Farewell, Ferdinand, from a disappointed man. Huh?
Come along.
I must say goodbye.
No, it's all right. The girls will take me.
Oh, goodbye, my dear.
Now, be careful.
Misunderstanding Harry. I now speak a bit of my mind. He mustn't get cross or unruly.
I shall take the greatest care of her, sir. Goodbye.
If he does, I can tell him and truly. He'll find I can beat him at that. If he does, I can tell him and truly. He'll find I can beat him at that.
It's very gratifying, Arthur, to look back
on the past?
Yes. I mean the company. Such high company.
Who is it?
The gypsy, fortune teller. The father of the Marshalsy, sir. Name's Doriet, sir. Far away from the confined space of the Borough High Street, sir. In Dorset. Huge estate. Cattle, forests, land. Annual yield, £3,000 or thereabout. Sitting on the £70,000 old lady. Weak in the head. Name's Doriet. No heirs. Old lady dies. No Dorrits in Dorset. No Dorrits anywhere. Estate unclaimed. Till I read the name in the papers. Then I hear same name at my proprietor's. Curious. Think no more of it. Except fancying what a change it would make for the little seamstress. If... Think of it again, sir. And again. Mull it out, sir. The father of the Marshalsey, see, is the next of kin. Huge estate, sir. Huge fortune. Huge. It's all here, sir. All ripened to legal fullness and perfection. You can go and tell her. Come on, what are you waiting for?
Good gracious, Arthur! Joyce and Clennam! Oh, pray excuse the wrap upon my word.
Yes,
I really
of
never...
course.
And a faded cheque, too. Well, my little friend
Yes,
here is...
I ought to apologise for so early a visit, but I'm sure you'll forgive me when I tell you the reason.
In times forever fled, it would have sounded strange for you to make apologies, Arthur. Forgive me. The matter, Mr. Clennam. Questionably distance.
I mean, no bad news, only good news. Very good news.
I don't mean that.
Wonderful.
If I did, I suppose...
None of those eyes on me. Here, take this.
I'm running on again. Oh, Arthur, do...
Look at that chap. He's too proud to eat. Let him eat a meal of chaff.
Laid egg in the back
Let
parlour.
him eat
Exactly
chaff.
like a woodpecker. Touch him. Yes, Aunt. We'll go and get some prepared presently. Very lively today. Not to mine.
Yes. Extraordinary news, little Doriet. Your father...
My father?
Your father, yes. He will be free within the week. We must go and tell him now. He will be free within a few days. We must go to him and tell him. And this is not all. Good fortune. The wonderful good fortune, dear little Doriet. Shall I tell you more?
Yes.
Your father will be no beggar when he's free. He will want for nothing. We must go and tell him. You see, he knows nothing of this yet. Little Doriet, do you want me to tell you more?
Yes.
Your father will be a rich man. A great sum of money is waiting to be paid to him as part of his inheritance. You're all wealthy. You're all very wealthy.
Father. Oh, Mr. Clennam. My poor dear. Oh, love, can you believe it? I'm sure I shall think of nothing else this morning. And now mines of money, is it really? And you, dear little thing, only this morning looking so neat and so poor, and now a fortune. But now you must, my darling, because you never will be strong enough to tell him all about it upon teaspoons. Mightn't it be even best to try the directions of my own medical man, although the flavour is anything but agreeable, still I force myself to use it as a prescription. And find the benefit. Everybody will congratulate you, some in earnest and some not, and many people will congratulate you with all their hearts, but none more so, I do assure you, from the bottom of my own.
I must go. We must go and tell Father. Will you come with me,
Goodbye, my dear love. May God bless you and keep you.
We must go and tell Father.
Liberty. Vowing that the dress will never be finished, but will be laid by as a keepsake, just as it is, and called Little Dorrit.
I shall fetch some wine, I think.
Forgive me. Has something happened, sir?
Well, no, there's nothing wrong. Just a piece of good fortune for Mr. Dorrit and Miss Dorrit.
So old Dorrit is getting out?
Yes.
How?
He's inherited some money. Quite unexpectedly.
So Mr. Dorrit is going to be a rich man?
Yeah, Mr. Dorrit is going to be a very rich man. What I mean is, I'm not going to tell you that. I'm going to tell
Mr. Clenham, Mr. Clenham, thank you.
It really is very extraordinary. I mean, we found the most... I mean, Mr. Panks has worked it all wonderfully well. It's all entirely due to him. We traced back, he traced back all the connections. He's worked out everything.
He shall be handsomely recompensed, sir. Assure yourself, Mr. Clenham, that everybody concerned shall be nobly rewarded. No one, my dear sir, shall say that he has an unsatisfied claim against me. I shall repay the advances I've had from you, sir, with peculiar pleasure. I beg to be informed at your earliest convenience of what advances you have made my son. All the people who have been well behaved towards myself and my family shall be rewarded. Chivalry shall be rewarded. Young John shall be rewarded.
Would you allow me, sir, to supply any present contingencies? I thought...
Thank you, sir, thank you. I accept with readiness. I'm obliged to you for the temporary accommodation. Exceedingly temporary, but well-timed. Be so kind as to add the amount to the former advances. A mere verbal statement of the gross amount is all I shall require. It will be necessary to find a milliner, my love. And your sister and your brother, Amy, they must be told immediately. And your uncle, oh, we must not let him do anything. They must all be informed directly.
The news is spread. Will you show yourself, Mr. Dorrit? They obviously want it.
I wish I could have, it must be done. See to the collar of my shirt, my dear. And fetch my coat, my love.
You are trusted. How can I thank you enough, Mr. Clenham?
I little thought, Mr. Clenham, when you and I were walking together that night, and I told you I had a fancy for collecting names that it would come to this, I little thought I'd ever tell you who were the Dorrits at Dorset. Are you ever... Took a bit of moling, sir.
All this moling must have cost you a lot of money, Mr. Panks.
Not a trifle. I'll tell you how I did it. First I spent my own, then I borrowed a sum of my proprietor.
Mr. Casby?
No below by 80. Boiling over old Christie. 20%. Never do business for less at our shop. Mr. Rugg lent me the rest. 10%. But Mr. Rugg has his hair cut, sir. And the brim of his hat is narrow. There's no more benevolence bubbling out of him as out of a ninepin. Anyway, now I have my £1,000. Fortune for me.
Farewell, my dear.
Yes.
Never lose your spirit. Take heed. Mind those poorly. My blessing.
Him walking into the snuggery that night, an act of...
Where's Miss Dorrit?
Boiled brandy.
Mr. Clenham, I think you must think I don't know, Mr. Clennam.
They're all downstairs, little Dolly. Ready to leave.
I must go. I must hurry. Goodbye, Mr. Clennam. Dear Mr. Clennam. Dear Mr. Clennam.
Little Dolly, can I ask one service of you, as a friend?
Yes.
When you go abroad, and I hear you're travelling to Italy, it may be that travelling of this kind often throws people together in all kinds of ways. You might meet a friend of mine. A dear friend. Her name is Minnie Gowan. Will you tell her that I hope she is well and happy, and that...
Carried out in that dress, after all. And by that Clennam, too.
She's been forgotten. She's just fainted. The emotion has been too much for her.
Amy.
Take care of her poor little head.
Open your eyes, Amy. Oh, Amy, I'm so vexed and ashamed. Do rouse yourself, Amy, darling. Why are they not driving on, Pa? Don't drive on.
I shall be working late tonight, Clennam. Dine without me.
Mr. Casby. And he sits there with his polished head, his white hair. It's too provoking. And he says to me, Mr. Panks, you have been remiss, sir. You have been remiss. I say to him, what do you mean by that? I mean, Mr. Panks, you must be sharper with the people, sir. Much sharper with the people. You don't squeeze them. Your receipts aren't up to the mark.
Come, Mr. Panks. Come and dine with me. My partner's working late tonight. We'll go to that slap-bang place around the corner. Come on, Mr. Panks.
2 nice slices from the joint of beef and gravy.
He says to me, you must squeeze them. Squeeze them. Don't I squeeze them, says I. What else am I made for? You're made for nothing else, Mr. Panks. You're paid to do your duty, but you don't do your duty. You're paid to squeeze, and you must squeeze to pay.
One more portion of cabbage, Polly.
It escaped the state and found its way to the Yes, just as it was about to mount the stairs, the doorman greeted it and shouted in his loudest voice, "Tuppence, please."
How can I squeeze them, Mr. Clennam, if they're dry? They haven't got any money.
Polly! More wine, Polly!
Say to me, they haven't got it. They say to me, if we had it, we'd gladly pay it. If they had it, they were mountain. They pay, of course. They say to me, if you were it'd be better still. This is your part. You wouldn't have to worry about something. You'll be easy in your mind. That's what they say. Well, maybe. I'm looking into it. I say, Mr. Clennam, you aren't listening.
Oh, I do beg your pardon, Mr. Panks. I was thinking about Miss Dorrit.
Little Miss Dorrit?
I was wondering how she is in her new life.
You know, I've heard her sister's quite often to be seen with the great Myrtle's stepson.
Isn't it curious how this Myrtle turns up?
I've heard it reported, Ma'am, that it was Mr. Myrtle as took it, and it's not expected that he should lose by it, his ways being, as you might say, paved with gold.
I'll have a 4 ounce Irish soap, please. I was just saying to Mrs. Kidgerbury here that according to what we was told...
Catherine, turn down Sammy's phone.
Gravel?
Catherine! Mr. Paxton is coming from Hassel Garden.
Sing together as long as I can remember.
Mr. Catherine's coming round the corner.
See what down here?
You know what, Mr. Kelly, give us out the back room with the floor.
Paxton's coming upstairs. Catherine.
Sugary swindler. I mean to have it out with you. Mr. Casby. Sir, I have discharged myself from your service that I might tell you what you are. You are an imposter, sir. You ask these good people who's the hard man here. They'll tell you it's Panks at 30 shillings a week. But I tell you, good people, it's Casby. Here. And I don't know how much a year. This lump of luck. This bottle green smiler. This is your driver. A driver in disguise. A screwer by deputy. Shaver and squeezer and ringer by substitute. Philanthropic sneak. Shabby deceiver. I should think, sir, it's time to hear Panks. Panks, come down into the yard on purpose today that you should hear it. No, I ain't an agreeable style of chap. I know that very well. I'm a dry, uncomfortable, dreary plodder and grubber. That's me. What's a man to be with such a man as this as his proprietor?
Come on, Casby.
Casby, on to me, Casby. What has my life been? Drag and grind, and turn the wheel. That's me. Panks is only the works, but here is the winder. Here's the stuff that sets the tune to be wound. And there is but one tune, and its name is grind. Here's your proprietor. And here is his grubber. Why, when he comes smoothly spinning through the yard, like one of them humming tops, moving among you with such smoothness that you've no idea of the pattern painted on them, so that I may have all the blame on Monday. Because I am, at the present moment, under special orders to squeeze you on Monday. Shabby. There's your patriarch, your Casby. I'm not at all, sir. He's as sweet as honey. And I'm as dull as ditchwater. He provides the pitch. I handle it. Yes. And sticks to me.
Dear Mr. Clement, first I must tell you that I met Mrs. Gowan, and she asked me to thank you and to tell you that she's very well and happy, and she looked most beautiful. My life is so strange, and I miss you so much. If you knew how much, you would pity me for being so far away and so grand. What I knew before blends so curiously with everything. I often feel as if the Marshalsea must be just behind that building. I must get back quickly to Mrs. Clennam's house, where I worked so many, many days, and where I first saw you. Do you remember?
Wait, Mr. Clennam, the belt. Come quickly, Mr. Clennam.
What's happened?
It smiles, sir. It's awful. It's his arm. It got caught in the belt, Mr. Clennam. Tom couldn't stop the belt fast enough. Now there's blood everywhere. Mr. Doyce...
Aye. You mightn't think it, but he was such a beautiful reader of the newspaper, Smiles was. Did you know he could do the police in several voices?
Well, thank goodness it was nobody's fault, and no one can be blamed for it.
The belts are to be blamed, Clennam. The belts. And I am to blame, because I knew of it. Noise, fatigue, a moment's inattention, and the belts take their man. Or his arm, or his hand, and I knew of it. You see, Clennam, once we did the work without all this. It was slow and hard. And we thought of this new idea, and we made that improvement, and we made tools, and we built machines piecemeal. Every piece in a violent hurry for some one man's purpose. Sometimes killing and maiming without heed. You see, Clement, we couldn't dispense with the belts altogether. There are a few devices I've been thinking of which will make it possible to transmit the power from the steam engine to the separate machines without the belts.
Was that the idea that was sunk by the fine gentlemen in the government offices?
Yes, and I shouldn't have let it go so easily. The man was done wrong because I let it go. I should have pursued it. An idea isn't put into a man's head to be buried. It's put into his head to be useful.
Well, can you explain your idea to me?
The idea consists of using vacuum and atmospheric pressure as the force directly driving the machines, without the belts. The invention is a valve, which simply reverses the action of the ordinary steam engine. A mechanically driven piston forms a vacuum on either side of itself alternately within the cylinder, and all we need is pipes from the central vacuum pump to several small vacuum engines. Quiet speed will modify the great With this simple tap, the machine becomes an obedient cylinder.
Now I must take it up for you to those gentlemen in the government offices.
You're going to disturb the government peace and start all over again with my lords and gentlemen?
Mm-hmm. I'm setting out the facts as if it were all new.
You fail. Business will be shelved alongside minute number 5103. Oh, it will vex you and wear you out.
I should try at any rate. I should be ashamed to be driven from the field when a much older and more sensitively interested man contended with such fortitude.
You never can change.
Forgive me, just one moment. There's something I must just... Excuse me, Daniel. I've got to ask you one question. Are these letters correct? Oh, yes. They are. Oh, thank you. I just wanted to make quite sure. So when you're gone next week, I shall have no one to guide me.
Arthur, my dear boy. Arthur, I don't feel comfortable. Well, perhaps you're just a little anxious. Yes, well, maybe I am just a little anxious that she shouldn't be left to feel lonely just at this present time. It is her first baby. I feel very much disposed to pack up bag and baggage and be off to see my pet. A very sufficient reason for going. Travel with Daniel for a stretch. I don't think you could do better. The weather couldn't be more promising. Come along, please.
Oh, I do beg pardon, sir. I hope I didn't knock you.
No, not at all.
Can you tell me where to go to apply for a patent? Excuse me, I want to... Oh, excuse me, I'm trying to find out where to go to apply for... Oh, excuse me, I'm trying to find out where to apply... I want to apply for a patent. Oh. Excuse me. Is this where I... Hello? Oh. Excuse me.
Daniel, I tell you, now that I've started, I'll get some answer from these people. You will not. Take my word for it, you never will. It does no man any good to have his patience worn out and think himself ill-used. Good luck with your journey and your plans, Daniel. Thank you, Arthur. Good luck. And Daniel, I will go on trying.
Try Secretarial Department, Mr. Wobbler.
Mr. Wobbler?
So he went down to his cousin's place and took the dog with him by rail. He messed, the bulldog. Flew at the porter fellow when he was put in the dog box and at the guard when he was taken out.
Mr. Wobbler?
He got half a dozen fellows in, made the match and heavily backed the dog. When the match came off, some devil of a fellow was brought over, sir. Dog was made drunk. Dog's master was cleaned out.
Mr. Wobbler?
What did he call the dog? Called him Lovely.
Mr. Wobbler?
What's the matter?
I want to know where to go to apply for a patent concerning a mechanical device.
I can't inform you. Know nothing about it. Nothing at all to do with it. Try Mr. Clyde's second door in the passage on the left. Said the dog was the perfect picture of an old aunt from whom he had expectations.
Mr. Clive? Yeah? I want to know...
Mr. Barnacle, the fellow here wants to know... You'd better not bother yourself with it.
Not bother myself with it?
No, I recommend you not to bother yourself about it. But you can if you like. I can give you plenty of forms to fill up, lots of them, but you'll never go on with it.
Would it be such hopeless work?
Oh, I don't think it would be hopeless. I don't express an opinion about that. I only express an opinion about you. I don't think you would go on with it. However, you can do as you like. We'd better take you down here to Mr. Leadbrain's office. Now, you will memorialise this department according to forms which Mr. Leadbrain will give you. Please memorialise the patent.
When you get it, that memorial must be entered in the patent department, sent to be registered, sent back to be countersigned by the registration department, which will take some time. Then it will begin to be regularly before the patent department for examination. You will find out when the business passes through each of these stages by asking all these departments till they tell you.
your pardon. My fault.
That was the great Mr. Myrtle.
Come on, dear. A couple of just a couple of minutes. Let me go away. No. You've got to tell me what I'm going to do. What am I going to do? You've got to tell me what I'm going to
Things. And Bradley's all about talk. Banks and shares and prospectuses and murder this and murder that.
People say Mr. Myrtle is the one due to put us all to rights, in spite of that which Holland has looked to.
Well, Mr. Rattleman's got into partnership with the government. Set himself up speculating on the share market. Took the premiums by the hundred, selling gold, set himself up speculating.
Mr. Clennam, what's happened?
Oh. Mr. Joyce is dead. Died in Deloitte. On his grave. Thanks. Come in. Come and restore yourself. It'll be next to an act of charity if you stay a little. So hot. Yeah. I was so very, very fond of him, Panks. He was a wonderful man. He was such a good friend to me.
I know. It's curious. I've been thinking a lot about Miss Dorrit lately.
I wish I knew how she is.
Well, I've heard that they're to come back soon. And that her sister is to marry Myrtle's stepson.
A little stepson?
Mm.
By the way, isn't it odd, Tanks, that these ventures should run in so many people's heads just now?
Ventures? What ventures?
Well, these Myrtle enterprises.
Oh, investment?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were speaking of investment. Yes. Investment is the word. Wasn't it a curious thing that they should run in everybody's head? Wasn't that how you put it?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Think of the whole yarn having got it. Whether they pay or they don't pay, Myrtle always Myrtle. And Railway was always Railway.
It's very strange how these runs on an infatuation prevail.
Ain't it? Because you see, these people don't understand the subject.
Oh, not a bit.
Not a bit. Know nothing of figures. Never made a calculation. Know nothing of money questions. Never worked it, sir.
Well, if they have...
If they had. Oh, sorry, I thought you spoke. Not at all. But I might mean it. If they had.
Well, if they had, I suppose they would know better.
They're right, you know, Mr. Clennam.
Right?
They don't mean to be, but they're right.
You mean they're right in wishing they could speculate with Mr. Myrtle's railway development?
Perfectly, sir. I've gone into it. I've worked it. I made the calculations. It's safe and genuine.
Do you mean that you would put your £1,000 in Myrtle Railway share?
Certainly. Already done it. I tell you, Mr. Clennam, I've gone into it. He's a man of immense resources. Enormous capital, prodigious enterprise. He's in everything good from banking to building. Government influence. Chairman of this, trustee of that, president of the other. They're the best schemes afloat. They're safe. They're certain.
If you really invested your £1,000, Ben?
To be sure. Only wish it were 10. Not the letters. All that about Mr. Doyce's invention?
Yeah. Keep on writing. Keep on writing.
What a lot of forms you've gone through, eh? Nobody wants to know of it, eh?
Nobody.
And solicitors' fees, and agents' fees, and registration fees, adding up. Never got any nearer to an end.
Never. I do my best. As for these enterprises you talk about, I'm not fit for it. I'm growing old.
Growing old? Here. Old? Bring me back, sir, to the investments. Make money, sir. Be as rich as you honestly can, sir. It's your duty. Not for your sake, but for the sake of others. Poor Mr. Doyce. All his life's work depends on you. You don't know what depends upon you.
Well, I don't know. That's enough for tonight.
One word more, then enough. Why should you leave all the gains to the gluttons, knaves, impostors? To my proprietor and the like of him. 3 or 4, I say. Go in. And win. Win. Win.
Under she goes, round and round and round she goes, into one and out of the other, into one and out of the other, but the noise down there. Now, now, stop standing ground, gentlemen, keep your eyes peeled. What's that there? She goes round and round and round she goes. Round and a half. 50. Under she goes, round and round and round she goes, into one and out of the other, into one and out of the other, but the noise down there. Now I will lay your signature about. Is that it, lad? Have you got company? Yes, I have. Do you have to have it in the floor? Have you got any? Yes. She turns around. Place her debts, ladies and gentlemen. A shilling to a pound, I will lay a shilling to a pound. Watch the pier. She goes round, round.
Only yesterday, Max. Only yesterday. I had the intention of selling a whole wretched lot of shares. And making an end of it.
I've heard many people say that, Mr. Clennam. But say what you want. I persuaded you to it.
You can't say more than I deserve.
Deserve? Thanks. What do I deserve?
Better luck.
I've betrayed Doyce. That honest, indefatigable old man I felt so much for. And meant to be so true and useful to.
Oh, reproach me, sir.
Betrayed him and his work.
Reproach me, sir. I'll do myself an injury. Say, you fool, you villain, you beast. Why'd you do it? Say something abusive to me, sir. Say that swine, murder.
If only you hadn't made those accursed calculations.
Not been to bed, sir, since it began to get about. Been high and low. And the odds of finding some hope of saving anything. All in vain. All gone.
Yes, I know.
Is it impossible to tide over the present?
Possible. All night I've been thinking what I must do. I must clear my partner's reputation. I must resign to our creditors the power of management I have so much abused. I must...
Have legal help.
What? Oh, yes. Perhaps I had better.
Have luck.
Yes, I may as well. Oh, thanks. What have I done?
I'll fetch rum.
I'm sorry to perceive, sir, that you have been allowing your feelings to be worked upon. There can be no getting on in our profession with feelings being worked upon, sir.
If the money I've lost had been all my own money, Mr. Wright, I should have cared far less.
Indeed, sir. You surprise me. I have certainly found, in my experience, that it's their own money people are most particular about. I have seen people get rid of a great deal of other people's money and wear it very well indeed.
You see, there are 7 engagements that must be met this week. Perhaps our creditors will be indulgent and understand.
Fogg of Dodson and Fogg.
Mr. Fogg, what can I do for you?
My clients, Mrs. Snawley, beg to let know...
Yes,
they
Mr.
can't
Fogg, I
possibly
assure
wait
you
any
that matter
longer
will be
for
attended.
sums owed to them.
Yes,
I must
I know.
point out, sir, that he has left them, having due over a considerable period of time.
Then
I
let me
must
see
warn
the
you that unless...
Sampson and Sampson begged to stay, sir. Bob-lined and moral liabilities.
Mr. Panks, these people, they must be told that it was me, and only me.
I fear our difficulties may come to a crisis soon.
Any writs yet?
One little one, mere palace jurisdiction.
Listen, Mr. Wright. It cannot be over too soon. Let them arrest me at once.
Oh, they'll come for you soon enough, Mr. Clennam, I don't doubt. But, Mr. Clennam, let it not be on a mere palace jurisdiction, I beg you. As your professional advisor, I should prefer you to be taken on a fully grown writ from one of the superior courts. It looks better.
Mr. Wright, my only wish is that it should be over soon.
About that there little bill of mine.
Name?
Parker.
This gentleman will attend to you.
You see, I don't want that there little bill of mine to run on so long that it might run away altogether.
Also,
And never be
if you are taken on a little one, you will go to the Marshalsea. Now, you know the Marshalsea. Very close, excessively confined. Whereas, the King's Bench.
I would rather go to the Marshalsea than to any other prison.
He said, I told you to come this morning. And I said, I was going to come this morning. And I had the silver on me. And he wouldn't take it. And he wouldn't take it. And I begged and I begged and I went on.
Your things has come, Mr. Clennam, and my son is going to carry them up.
Thank you, Mr. Chivery.
We thought you'd like this room better than any other.
Thank you, Mr. Chivery.
Mr. Clennam, don't you take any notice of my son if you'll be so good, in case you find him cut up any ways difficult. My son has an art, and my son's art's in the right place. Me and his mother knows where to find it, and we find it situated correct. Anything I can do for you, son?
No. Thank you.
Here's your box.
It's very kind of you. I feel ashamed that you should have the trouble.
I don't know as I can. No. I find I can't.
Why are you angry with me?
If you weren't under a cloud, which you are, and if it wasn't against all the rules of the Marshalsea, which it is, I might have it out with you now. I beg your pardon.
Say no more. I'm not worth it.
If it's not a liberty, I shall bring a tray. Try a little something green.
You are very kind, but I really can't.
I wonder if it's not worth your while to take care of yourself for your own sake. It's not worth doing for someone else.
Truly, I don't know for whose sake I...
Mr. Clennam, I am surprised, sir. Really and truly, I am astonished. I had it conquered, sir, and resolved to think no more about it. But when I saw you this morning in the lodge, such mingled streams of feelings broke loose within me that I was going round and round in a vortex. I got out of it. I struggled, and I got out of it. And now, after all, you dodge me and throw me back upon myself.
What do you mean, John?
Isn't gentlemanly to throw a person back upon himself after he's struggled and strived out of himself like a butterfly. It's all very well to trample on it, but it's there. It may be that it couldn't be trampled on if it wasn't there, but it's there.
I don't understand. I don't want to offend you, but I don't understand.
Sir, well, you have the perfidy to deny that you know that I felt towards Miss Dorrit. Call it not the presumption of love, but adoration and sacrifice.
I will not have any perfidy if I can help it. But, John, did Miss Dorrit return your affection?
Miss Dorrit never did, sir. I scorn to pretend for a moment that she ever did. She was far above me, in all respects, at all times.
don't understand you.
Mr. Clenham, do you mean you don't know?
Know what?
Law! He says what? He says what, and he means it. Do you see this window, sir?
Yes, of course.
The wall, the yard. They've all been witness to it day after day, night after night, month after month.
Witness of what?
Of Miss Dorrit's love.
For whom?
You.
You look ill, Mr. Clenham. Have some rest.
I will. Good night.
It's nobody's fault. It's business. I'm a man of business. My business is to squeeze. I paid to squeeze, and I'm a squeeze to pay. Paid to squeeze, 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 squeeze to pay. Paid to squeeze.
Why leave all the games to the gluttons, knaves, impostors?